guys, welcome to the Mike Sword Academy. So today we are going to be looking at how we can use the determinant method to solve the cross product. So in our previous class, under the cross product and dot product, we saw that for the dot product we have a particular method we use to solve the cross product. Okay, so we want to see another method using the determinant method to solve this cross product. Alright, so we have these questions that we are going to use to explain this determinant method. So we have the first one there, given that A is equal to this and vector B is also equal to this. So we should find A cross what? Cross B. So we are going to write this. This is the sign we use for the determinant. Okay, for matrix. This is the sign we use for the determinant. So we are going to put our unit vectors here, I, J, and K. Alright, so for vector A, so we are looking for A cross B, right? So for vector A, we have that this is the value here is 1, the value for the J is 2, value with the K is what? Minus what? 3. Then we go to vector B, value for with I here is 2, value with J here is minus 3, and value with K here is what? Is positive 4. Alright, so we arrange it accordingly, alright, with their unit vectors. So this is for A and this is for B. So before we solve, we are going to do something so that it will be easier for us to get our answer. We are going to add plus, minus, plus. We alternate it, okay? We start with plus, then the next one is minus, then the other is what? Is plus or positive. So this means that our I will go with positive, J will go with negative, and K, of course, will go with what? Positive. So this is a typical 3 by 3 what? Matrix, because the rows, the columns here is 3 and the rows here are also what? 3. So this is a 3 by 3 matrix. So what we are going to do is we are going to break down this 3 by 3 matrix into a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, so how do we do that? Now this is what we are going to do. We are going to start with the first one here, I, okay, which have a positive value. So we write I positive. Okay, so it's not necessary to put the positive, since we know that in mathematics like this is also what? Positive. So now placing my finger here on I will go horizontally to cancel every value or letter I have here, okay, and also go below I to cancel all the values I have here. Okay, so if we have done that, you see that this will cancel out and this will cancel out. So what will be left will be 2 minus 3 minus 3 and 4. Okay, that's what will be left. So it has been reduced to a 2 by 2 matrix where we have rows to be 2 and columns to be 1, to be 2. Alright, so the next we go is J, and we know that J is minus J, okay, has the sign minus, so we put minus what? J. Then we do the same thing, go sideward or horizontally, cancel every value that just sideward with J. Okay, once we are done with that, you see that I and K will cancel out. Then when we go below J, we cancel all the values that are below J. 2 and minus 3 we cancel out. So if we have cancelled out this and cancel out this, you see that, okay, this is what we have, I, J, K, 2 minus 3, 2 minus 3 and 4. Okay, so we say we place our finger here, we cancel the values here and cancel these ones here. Okay, so what we have left will be 1, 2, minus 3 and 4. Okay, that's what we have. So the same thing applies. We go to this one here, that is K. We say positive K because this is positive. So we are going to have that if we cancel the values here below K and also cancel sideward, okay, what we are going to have left will be this, which is 1, 2, 2 minus 1, 3. So that is what we have. Alright, so now the next thing we are going to do is to break down this 2 by 2 matrix. How do we break down the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix? So this is what we are going to do. Write our I here, that's what we have. Then we open a bracket. We are going to look it as if we are cross multiplying. Okay, 2 we cross multiply with 4. We are going to have what? 8. So the next thing we do is to subtract. Okay, then once we are done with that, then we go to the next one here, which is minus 3, to cross multiply with minus 3. Minus 3 times minus 3 will give us positive what? 9. So we have this. Then we go to the next one, which is minus j. Okay, open a bracket. Then we still do the cross multiplication here, where 1 will multiply 4. If 1 multiply 4, we have what? 4, right? Good. So the next is we put our subtraction sign. Then minus 3 we multiply 2, we have minus 6. So we are supposed to write our minus 6 here, but we know minus times minus is positive what? 6. So that here will be positive, then we have what? 6. Then the next is k. Okay, so we have that for k, we have 1 we multiply minus 3, we have minus 3. Okay, then we subtract 2 we multiply 2, we have what? 4, right? Good. So here will be 8 minus 1, 8 minus 9, okay, will give us minus 1. So we have I minus 1, j, then 4 plus 6 is 10, and we have plus k, minus 3 minus 4 will give us minus what? 7. So that this will be equal to, we have minus 1 times I is minus I, 10 times minus j is minus 10j, and we have minus 7 times k give us minus what? 7 what? K. So this becomes our what? Our answer. So that is our A cross what? Cross B. So that is how we get a cross product using the determinant method. Okay, so we solve the next one there. Alright, so for the next one, we have that our D cross E, okay, will be equal to the determinant when we have I, J, and what, and K, as we did before for this, okay. So we are going to put the values with I as minus 5, that of with J is 6, and that with K is minus what, 3. That is for your D. Then we go to E, we have that with I is 7, that with J is 8, and that with K is what? Is 4. Alright, so we follow the traditional practice here where we have plus, minus what? Plus, okay? So that this will be equal to, this time we have a 3 by 3 matrix, we want to break it again towards a 2 by 2 matrix. So we are going to have positive I, because I is positive here, so we have positive I. Then we'll break down the matrix. We have I, J, K, minus 5, 6, minus 3, 7, 8, and 4. So what we do is we place our finger here on 5 on I here, okay, so that everything here will cancel out and everything below will also cancel out. So what we have left is what? It's going to be 6 minus K, minus 3, okay, then 8 and what? And 4. So that is for that. Then the next one we look at is J, but J is negative, so we put minus what? J. Alright, so we have that everything by the side will cancel out, and everything below we also will cancel out. So what we have left is minus 5, 7, and then minus 3, and 4. Alright, so the next is K. We have positive K. Okay, then we cancel everything under K and everything by the side horizontally with what? With k. So what we have left is minus 5, 6, 7, and what? And 8. Alright, so that this will be equal to, we are going to break down this 2 by 2 matrix now. So we have, okay, we are going to have that this will be, we have 6 will cross multiply with 4, so that we are going to have 24. Then we put our subtraction first before we do the next. So we have minus 3 will multiply with 8. You are also going to have minus 24. So we have minus times minus will give us what? Plus, right? Good. So we have the next one, minus j. Then we cross multiply minus 5 and 4. Minus 5 times 4 will give us minus 20. Then minus, we put our minus first before doing the next. Minus 3 times 7 will give us minus 21. Okay, so we have minus times minus, which is what? Positive. Good. Then the next is positive k. Then we have minus 5 times 8 will give us minus 40. Alright, so then the next one is here, where we have 6 times 7. Since that we have to put our minus here first, okay? Then 6 times 7 will give us 42. So we have what? 42. Alright, so this will be 24 plus this will give us 24 plus 24 is 48, right? Then we have minus j. Then here we have minus 20 plus 21 will give us 1. Then plus k. We have minus 40 minus 42 give us minus what? 82. So that 48 times I will give us 48i, alright? And 1 times minus j will give us minus what? J. Then 82 times k will give us what? 82 what? K. So this becomes our what? Our answer for the D cross what? Cross A. So the answer is correct using the cross product. If you use our previous method, you also see that we solve a question like this, which is also what? Correct. Alright, so this is where we're going to stop for the class for today. So thank you very much for